That's the team we're gonna cheer.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's carry number 1 with Travis Etienne. And he'll try to keep this footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Cut. 180. 180 shot. 11. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11 mighty.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A pass taken in by Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
11.
Burrow throwing on on fourth down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down. They'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone. And the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game. And let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is caught. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end. Man, he was looking for there. It's 2nd down.
They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Finding room at midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70.
Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete. Freiermuth, the intended receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 2.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop. 11 Thomas. Stop.
On the ground, here's ETN. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Stop. Right 80. 11 MT. Tight. 11. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On 1, ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Ready?
And 5.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's left side to Tucker. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Trap roll 80. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. Ready?
On the give, it's Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's now second and 6 at the Bengals 12-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Ready?
They'll go again with Johnson. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, ready?
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Johnson, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Trey Tucker, touchdown Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, ready?
Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he finds some space. He's tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
Back to throw. Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Here's Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Second and 6 at the Steelers' 18-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side. 11 Thomas. 11. 12. 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Here we go.
And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On one, right? Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go. Stop. Ready? Stop.
Now, Etienne. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
ETN, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score. Bengals 21. Steelers 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Now, faking the give. He finds Austin with the grab. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Hold the stick.
Third and 2.
19 tight. 19. Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down as they get 5 on 32.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Bronco 80.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's in! That fire move. Touchdown Steelers. Off the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
21. Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Here we go, here.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 180. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
They'll run. It's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
11. 11 Thomas. 12. 12.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
The RPO, that one is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. He's got it at the 3. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll run it here with ETN. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
That's caught. Right side, it's Firemouth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27.
Ready? Knocking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On one. Ready? Here we go. Side. 12.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On one. Ready?
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. Right, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by ETN. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. Stop.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Once again, it's ETN. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
180. 11, 11.
The man in motion is Watson.
11, 11. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Walker down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a gain of 10.
Right. Stop.
And the Bengals first
Now
down.
a handoff. ETN. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Stop. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. He'll get that to Hall, his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
On 2.
First and 10.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 13 yards.
180.
First down.
11, 11,
Bengals.
11. Stop.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 24 now, here is second and 5.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got. Ready? Let's get up.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Get it? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
One, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Fires left sideline. That is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Back to throw. Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They get the victory.